Hello everyone, welcome. This is Sun and Moon Energy Readings. I go by the name of Sylvie when I'm here with y'all reading energy. And I'm going to get right into an energy reading for the sign of Gemini. This reading is for the sign of Gemini, but all are welcome here. If something speaks to you, you're more than welcome to it. Just please keep in mind this is just a general reading for the collective and isn't going to resonate with everyone. I've already done a pre-shuffle of the two decks and meditated on the energy for Gemini and their money. But really, like I said, all are welcome here. So during the pre-shuffle, the Three of Pentacles came out a few times. So I decided to keep it out as like sort of the overall energy for the reading. I felt like Spirit was trying to say something with it coming out. That was like the third time. And then after the pre-shuffle at the bottom of the Robin Wood deck, we have the Eight of Cups, and I didn't look to see what was behind it. So we have the Four of Wands, beautiful, and we have a Three of Wands. Wow, really beautiful. So this is really like looking ahead towards some major celebratory energy. This is like some sort of major achievement here, some sort of elevated status, property, home. And with the Three of Pentacles, that's like having to do with your work, your money, how you, public recognition, how other people see you, your work. We have the Eight of Wands here at the bottom of the Wild Unknown deck with the Two of Cups and a Nine of Pentacles. Wow, I want to see what's behind there. Oh, whoa. We have a Tower card. We have a King of Wands, and then there's a Ten of Pentacles. Very interesting. It's interesting that Two of Cups with the Nine of Pentacles. So it's like the Nine of Pentacles can be kind of looked at as an independently wealthy sort of energy, but it doesn't mean perhaps that, you know, there isn't a possible partnership energy here, just because we see that Nine of Pentacles, because we do see that Two of Cups, and well, that could just be about balance. I do feel with this Four of Wands here, I feel like there's something here about some type of partnership energy, whether it's just business related and perhaps like signing a contract. But let's see what Spirit has to say. I do feel like there's some type of opportunity coming in here, especially with this Eight of Wands. And then this energy here of celebrating something, right? There's some type of achievement. Especially with this Three of Pentacles, this is, again, you know, it's about recognition for your, whatever you're doing. And I do feel like it's a little bit of a creative energy, but it could just be how you create wealth, right? Whatever you're doing to generate money, generate wealth. And that, you know, there's something here about a lot of hard work. Being very dedicated, very focused on what you're doing here. So more about this energy. Oh, wow, okay. Whoa. I want to talk about coming out fast. Okay, with the Eight of Wands and the Chariot, I feel like you're being catapulted into the spotlight here. And this is so wild because this is like Jupiter and Earth, and it's like, and maybe that's the moon, I don't know, but I've been geeking out lately with all this like cosmos stuff and watching a lot about all the different planets and galaxies and all these like black holes and comets and all this other stuff. I don't even know the names for everything. But anyway, so this is just like kind of wild here with that imagery, but so we have double Eight of Wands here. You know, we saw the Eight of Cups, so we have 888. I really feel like there's this, it's like a new cycle coming in here. You know, if we think of the eight, you know, it's that symbol of the snake, and this is a snake year, and it's about endings, and I feel like there's something here where there's a fresh start here. It could be having to do with your work, your career, maybe a contract coming in, you're being noticed. I feel like more, instead of being pulled in two directions, I feel like there's a huge opportunity coming in for you here. There's something about things coming into balance, and maybe that's why we saw that Two of Cups, and you see that yin yang energy. It's balanced energy. This duality, you know, Gemini is Gemini's energy, right? This duality, this being able to, whoa, what happened here? Pardon me. Being able to sort of embrace, right, both the light side and the shadow side, use it in a way, right, mix it together. Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. And use it to your advantage here, is the message I'm getting. There's something coming in from universe here. There's definitely something, there's a message from universe. We have a Queen of Cups. Let's see what flew out. Ooh, that was hard to get. It's really hard for me to bend over. I've been in just a lot of pain the last couple of days. A lot of aches and headaches, and it's just been rough. Okay, so we have the Strength card coming out. Coming out a lot for you, and I just really feel like this is Spirit saying, like, hold on, right? Look, we want to talk about an 8. Look, so here we go, right? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, it's something about this energy with that. It's like the infinity symbol, right? You can't be held back. You can't be held down, right? I feel like there's this energy of something coming in. There's like an opportunity. The Devil with the Queen of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, and the Magician with the Hierophant, Seven of Wands. It almost makes me feel like there was some sort of the Devil card, really, with the Hierophant and the Chariot. I just feel like you can't. There's nothing to be worried about there, but I do feel like there's something here where. Saw that Seven of Swords before. Yeah, something like somebody's trying to, like, take advantage of you. Take advantage of your hard work. Take advantage of, like, you're not getting paid enough. You're not being valued. You're not being, there's a competitive energy here. We have the Ten of Pentacles and the Emperor, though. I feel like in the world, I feel like, yeah, look, there's the Six of Wands. There is this new cycle coming in. There is this victory. Here's Gemini's energy here. It's a lot of cards, but the High Priestess. Yeah, again, you know, it's like you have to. I think there's like a lot of right now of like really this meditative state, this meditative energy, right? Really getting shit figured out, not being afraid to make a choice, right? Make a decision. So we have the Emperor with the Ten of Pentacles and the Hangman and the Seven of Wands. Yeah, this is making a decision, right? This is not being afraid to make a decision. This is literally what I just said. And it's like you're making this decision, right, to be bold, to move forward, to, right, recognize that you have the strength here, that you can, I feel like, yeah, this is on the horizon here, this, I don't know if this Emperor is like, I feel like if this is your energy, right, it's like you're ready, I just heard you're ready to come out of the shadows and take the lead, be in control here. Very heavy being in control here. Very what did I say about being balanced, right? It's like a balancing act. But it's very calm, cool, and collected here. It's not like there's no more wonder, there's no more, there's only forward movement here. Eight of Cups, yeah. only forward movement. Holding tight with that 4 of Wands and that 3 of Wands. So I feel like this 888 stuff is wild. It's actually 8888. So we have like 77. Okay, anywho. I want to know more about this 3 of Pentacles energy specifically as it relates to Gemini. More about this 3 of Pentacles. I feel like it is very creative energy. All right, so we have another Hangman. Wow. The 7 of Pentacles. You have really, this is somebody here who has, you know, because again, this is like this 9-year energy of really taking stock of everything that you've been working on in the last 9 years, right? Ready to have a fresh start, ready to sort of like flip the script, have a new perspective, if you will. A lot of people think of the Hangman like that. So yeah, maybe this is something with your business you're thinking about. There's a new business idea. Maybe you're rebranding. Maybe you're going off in a different direction. Maybe something that you wanted to do. Maybe there's something you've been sort of keeping under wraps here. But I feel like there's something now you're ready to sort of like explode. Look, we have a Chariot here too. There's like a lot of this duality energy to a Swords. With Judgment, there's 5 of Cups behind here and the 9 of Cups with the 3 of Cups. Yeah, you're choosing happiness. You're choosing your happiness. You're not letting anybody stop you here. I feel like this is a very determined energy, a very precise energy. There's a lot of calculated energy here. I mean, and even a little bit with this Hangman, this could even be somebody seeing your hard work here, somebody watching you. You know, this is your energy, but maybe there's also somebody with this Hangman, a little bit of this energy of somebody watching you, seeing your work, and coming in with a contract. Or some type of offer, opportunity, however that resonates for you. You know, when I say contract, it's an offer. It could take that how you will. We have the Moon with the High Priestess. Whoa. This is some fucking intense energy. Heavy water energy here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. These double Hangman, the High Priestess, the Moon, the Chariot. Whew. And that 8 of Cups holding strong. Heavy water energy. Heavy moon energy, which goes, we're going to have a full moon in Gemini on the 4th. I'm going to do a special members reading for that on Wednesday, the day before. Wow, this is really intense. And it's like, I think that is the moon right there, right? Or well, our moon, or is that one of Jupiter's? Who the freak knows? I don't know. Now there's like a million different things out there. And like, you know, when I was growing up, it was like we had a couple planets. That was it. I don't know, you know, I feel so old sometimes. So we have the Star at the bottom of the deck with the Chariot holding strong. I do feel like there's this fame and fortune energy kind of happening here. I feel like you're getting the recognition here. With the way the moon's depicted here, I'm getting a new moon energy. So I'm getting this coming in with the new moon. An opportunity coming in with the new moon. I feel like this is also something that you I feel like you do see this. I don't feel like this is coming out of left field. I feel like this is something that you've wanted. I feel like you're very in tune with sorry, I keep realizing how out of focus this is. In tune with the moon here and these cycles, right? The energy, the universal energy, I feel like is it's like it's the right timing. The timing is right here, and you're is a very powerful energy. So you could be some sort of, again, with this like healing energy, shaman energy, some type of energy worker, some type of divination. So more about this Chariot. Immediately have the 8 of Pentacles wanting to come out. Yeah, this is something about your work. This is something that you've been wanting to... Yeah, 10 of Wands. Yes, this is a fresh start here. This is something new, this is like a fresh new business idea I'm getting. There's a lot of hard work leading up to this moment, but I feel like this is a fresh idea. I feel like this is something new. More about this Strength card. More about this Strength card. Why the Strength card? I feel like this is you just having overcome a lot of obstacles. Yeah, look, we see that with the Five of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. And I feel like there's something here about, there's an idea. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. There's an idea that's going to take you out of that Five of Pentacles energy. There's something here where there's an opportunity, an idea. Queen of Swords. I feel like somebody's watching you. I feel like somebody's watching you, Gemini. I heard leather and lace. Maybe you're a designer. Leia, maybe? Or maybe it's just about that song. Is that Stevie Nicks? Why the Seven of Wands for Gemini's energy? Why the Seven of Wands? Could be a little bit of a legal aspect too here, or just a contract energy with that Queen of Wands. Alright, so we have the King of Cups. A lot of cards. I think this is because this is something very important to you. This is very meaningful. I feel like this is your heart chakra, and it's like you don't want and nobody messing with this. I feel like this is a business, and I feel like it's like your baby, right? It's like something. Maybe you're taking it in a new direction. We have the Four of Pentacles wanting to come out with the Seven of Cups, a Daughter of Wands, and another Seven of Wands. Yeah, you're being very protective here. I feel like this is a very protective energy of what you've been working on, what you've been manifesting here, what you've been building. This is your energy, right? You're building an empire here with this Emperor and that Ten of Pentacles. And with these double sevens here, it's like nobody's getting in your way. The Seven of Wands, you're determined. And we have 777 here, so we have 888, 777. 3, I'm sure there's another 3 here somewhere. 4, 4. 4, 4, 4 to be exact. Yeah, it's like I just feel like Spirit is saying it's like now it's like karma, right? It's like something is shifting. Been watching a lot of stuff. I'll try and link some more stuff. I do have this inspirational playlist on my homepage where I list a lot of these videos that I watch across YouTube, and you know, there's just a lot of stuff happening right now planetary wise, and there's also, I feel like, a moment building where people are sort of taking risks. I mean, I'm not telling you what to do, but I do feel like it's getting to be time where we can't just sit back and wait for things to happen, right? We have to sort of make things happen. Nobody's just gonna all of a sudden walk along and hand us $1 million. It just doesn't work like that. And for those that are like, well, I've already done all the work. It's like, look, I've been working shitty jobs for 40 plus years, and I'm fucking tired, you know, and I'm still doing the grind. And I don't really want to do it anymore, you know, and I get it. I really, really do. But that being said, I am very proud of myself and all that I've achieved and where I've come from and where I'm going, you know, and where I am right now, and I feel really grateful for everything that I do have right now, considering how tough times are. So I feel like that's the kind of attitude, right, that we have to have, is like, no matter what, we are really powerful and strong, right? Despite all the obstacles, and we will come out victorious. We will come out the winner here, I feel like, is the energy. And I feel that, I do. I mean, there's not without challenging times. Absolutely. We have double Seven of Wands here. So it's a lot of obstacles and challenges. But Ten of Wands is showing me that there is an end to that, right? There's something new. Universe is opening up a door here. I feel like there's a small window, though. I don't feel like this is something to play around with. And I'm also listening as well. I feel like the energy right now is very, I'm hearing volatile, and in a way, not like in a violent way, but in a way of like major shifts are happening, and if you don't shift with these major shifts, you're like kind of like left behind. And I don't mean to sound so dramatic and be all like, but that is the energy that I am picking up on, and I'm listening to that too, and I'm not trying to be paranoid, and I'm not trying to rush, but I do feel like there is this certain fire in my belly that's sort of like been reignited, and that like I'm like, I do feel like I have a lot to give. I do have a lot to offer. I have overcome so many obstacles in my life. I've really fought hard to be where I am today. And to some, it might look like I live in poverty. And to others, it might look like I'm living in the lap of luxury. So, perspective, right? For me, I feel really, really, really happy with where I am right now. Could I do a lot more? Absolutely. But in the grand scheme of things, I feel really, really good, and I feel really blessed, and I'm ready for the next step. And I feel like that is the energy, right? Taking that, moving forward. We have that Seven of Pentacles, that Eight of Pentacles, that Three of Pentacles. Twice we see that Five of Pentacles. We're overcoming those obstacles. We're climbing over that mountain. And we're saying, hey, our work is really friggin' good, right? Whatever that is, whatever your work is, whatever that means for you. And like, no, I'm believing myself, and I'm gonna take the next step here, whatever that next step is. I have some things in mind for myself. You don't need to share that. I think with the High Priestess and the Moon here, I think there's a little bit of like keeping your cards close to your chest, right, and not telling everybody what you're doing. And there was actually a really good video I just watched on that. I'll try and link that as well. Just really just, again, only select few. We do see a Two of Wands here. Yeah, with that Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like there is a little bit of this energy of, there's a little bit of jealousy surrounding you, because you're having like this blow up energy here surrounding you, pushing you. It's like, I feel like it's just carrying you into this next phase, this next cycle. And I think there's a lot of wealth attached. We see an Ace of Pentacles underneath there. We see all these pentacles here with this Ten of Pentacles. I mean, this looks really great. So let's get an outcome card. Let's get an outcome card. Really dry in here. Let's get an outcome card. Thank you, Spirit. See a Three of Wands wanting to show there. It's a lot of cards, but it's like we have an Eight of Pentacles, a Four of Cups, a Four of Swords, a Wheel of Fortune, a Seven of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. This is like 777, 888, 444. Now we're going to go with 101010, right? This is jackpot lucky stuff, right? I feel like things, again, it's a lot of cards. I'm not going to take it. Can you just give us one or two, Spirit? All right, so we have Temperance flying out. It's a really beautiful energy of healing, of love, of protection. What did I say about universe opening up here with this? I just heard with this offer, with this opportunity. I mean, wow. Justice and Temperance coming out together. This is like nothing can stand in your way. This is victory. This is definitely victory here. Wow. We have the Queen of Pentacles with the Nine of Cups and the Two of Wands. Yeah. This is huge. Oh my gosh. Look, we have an Ace of Swords. I didn't even see that flip over. Oh my gosh. All right, we have the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the Death card underneath. Page of Wands. I almost feel like, look, you're like staring death down here. You're saying like, I cannot be pushed aside. I cannot be overlooked. I cannot be ignored. I feel like, and I don't feel like that's happening. I do feel like somebody is seeing something in you here, sees your work. There's a big opportunity coming in. The world is in your hands. This is looking out, seeing your victory, right? It's like this is coming in. This Ace of Swords with the Nine of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. This is so beautiful. a lot of protection, a lot of wealth here, a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, a lot of clarity, a lot of truth energy. So whatever that means for you, but this is like a victory energy again for you all. And I'm feeling it too, right? It's like what we put that energy in and then look what we get back out, right? So have that faith, have that strength, have that courage, right? And I feel like there's this victory here coming in because of that. So a really nice balanced energy here. We have a lot of earth energy, a lot of earth energy. This is actually fire energy here with the Emperor, but a lot of times I like to think of the Emperor as earth energy. But we have, you know, a lot of pentacles, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have a lot of air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Quite a bit of fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And a lot of water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So I feel like a really nice balance of energy here. And this is like something is big is coming in here. There's a big like victory when it comes to your work here. So I'm going to leave it here. This is really beautiful. I appreciate y'all so much. Sending so much love and light.